Hi guys, welcome back. This is the last hour of classes with me today. I personally am super excited for this class. I think this is going to be a really fun class. I know some students are waiting just so I can finish my classes. I promise this is the last one. Hamid, Minute, Imad, it's 3 a.m. Ahmad's like, why, Hina? Why did you schedule so many classes? Why did you do it? So I promise, Ahmad, this is the last class, all right? So this class was actually suggested to me by Hamid, who is in class with us today. So Hamid, I really want to thank you for recommending this class. I think it's a really interesting and cool topic that you recommended. Okay.
You're welcome. And I saw Verblink Facebook link for your day is party day.
For my what?
I mean, 3rd of April is party day.
It's party day. Yes, 3rd of April is party day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So this is my party. Teaching so many classes. This is how I party. That's right.
Because here is 4th of April, so we passed.
You already passed party day. So there, I'm partying with you guys now. All right. Thanks, Hamid. We also have, let's see. Looks like did the spots all open up? Okay, so we also have Jorge from the last class. Welcome back, Jorge. Nice to have you join us. You turned your camera on. That's always cool. We also have Mohammed and Mustafa. Nice guys. Welcome. Welcome to see you guys again. We have Yosra. Yosra?
Right.
Hi, Yosra. How are you?
Hello. Fine, thank you. What about you?
I am good too. I feel like I've seen you in my class before. Have I, Yosra?
Yes, but there were some problems and
there's some problems. Yeah, I remember. Like you weren't. We couldn't talk to you or something. Okay.
yes,
Perfect. So,
right.
so I hope your internet connection stays with us today. All right.
Good, very good. Okay.
Awesome. All right. So guys, in today's class, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be learning a vocabulary. I would recommend that you guys get a pen and a paper or open Microsoft Word, because this is going to be an interesting class. We are going to be looking at different fields of study. So, Imad already has it. Imad's like, I'm well ahead of you, lady. I got this down.
Yeah, I should write down everything.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting because we're going to be covering some major fields of study. All right, like if someone says everybody's like paper. We're going to be looking at different fields of physics, of art, of literature, of biology. These are umbrella terms. You guys know what an umbrella term is? Umbrella term?
Yeah, have several meaning and
yeah,
wide variety of information could be taken from it.
Exactly. So when we say, oh, I am studying science, all right? Science is an umbrella term. There are literally hundreds of fields under science, all right? So if you guys can see the document, I have posted pictures, but no words. Oh my God, how will I ever know what these pictures mean? Well, we're going to talk about it together in class, all right? So you guys, so we'll be looking at the pic. What did you say, Sebastian?
I'm a heart with us.
So what we're going to do is we're going to be seeing the pictures, and we're going to be if you know what the picture is, then you can tell me that this is the field of study, and then we'll talk about what the field of study is just for a little bit. You can see that there are a lot of pictures, so we'll try to get through all of them, all right? And not only will we look at the pictures and what they're called, we'll also talk about what people who study that are called. For example, if you study biology, what are you called?
Biologist.
Biologist, exactly. All right. So we're also going to be looking at these words. So if I study biology, I'm a biologist. All right. We're going to be talking about, and then I'm going to be talking about some pseudoscience. Okay, everybody knows what pseudo means. Pseudo means
Yeah, it's
fake.
fake.
Yeah. Pseudoscience is fake science. So we look at some fields of study that pretend to be like, oh, we're scientific, but they're not. They're fake science. All right. So we're going to cover a whole bunch. I'm really excited for this class. I thought this was a really good topic. All right. So let's start. So let's quickly do introductions. Let's just say our name and let's say where we're from. All right. And if we cover your field of study, like if it's like, oh, this is what I study, you can tell us. All right. I think I covered pretty much everyone, like not everyone, but quite a lot of fields. All right. So if we come across yours, you're more than welcome to tell us that this is what you study or this is the field that you work in. All right. So everyone, welcome. My name is Hina. I am your teacher for this hour, and I'm from Canada. Right now, I live in San Francisco. However, I shall be going back home in a couple of weeks. I'm excited for that. All right. So let's start with Yosra.
Okay. My name is Yusra. I'm from Egypt. Okay. I studied in Faculty of Commerce.
Mm-hmm.
And now working for in a multinational company in Egypt in the administration field.
Perfect. Thank you, Yosra. Next we have Mustafa.
Yes, I'm Mustafa from Egypt, and I'm studying in Faculty of Commerce right now, in the
Bachelor
fourth year.
Okay, perfect. So we have two commerce students right here. Perfect. Thank you, Mustafa. Next we have Sebastian.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. I'm from Santiago, Chile. You know, Eastern Island. And not studying now, but I was studying film.
Film. Perfect. Thank you, Sebastian. Next we have Norbert.
I am Norbert from Hungary, and I avoid the science.
All right. Okay. Well, this is not going to be a science-heavy class, but we'll talk about everything. Thanks, Norbert. Next we have Mohammed.
I am Muhammad Said. I am from Egypt. I am an accountant.
You're an accountant. Awesome. Thank you, Mohammed. Next we have Jorge.
Hi everybody. I'm Jorge. I'm from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Lima. I am engineer.
You're an engineer. Perfect. Thank you, Jorge. Next we have Hamid.
Yes, hello everyone. I am Hamid from Turkey, and I am a master chemist.
Chemist. Perfect. Thanks, Hamid. Next we
And
have.
I found the chemistry pictures: ammonium hydroxide, nitric acid. I mean, in the document.
Oh, okay. All right. Shush. Hamid, stop talking. All right. Thank you, Hamid. Next we have Imad.
Hi, Hina. I'm Imad. I'm from Syria. I'm an engineer. I'm a biomedical engineer.
All right. Perfect. Thanks, Imad. And lastly, we have Carlos.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Carlos?
Fine, thank you. My name is Carlos Eduardo Giraldo. I am from Colombia. I live in Manizales. I am assistant engineer.
You're an star. Perfect. So we have a quite variety of, we have people who study commerce, we have engineers, we have chemists, and someone who just is, you know, chilling in life, who doesn't really do much, Norbert. So that's really cool. So let's see. I'm going to be sharing my document, and we're going to be looking at the pictures, and we'll be discussing about what fields of science, not just science. I mean, I'm saying science, but they encompass a lot of things. All right. So everybody should have the document with them. I posted the link in the chat box. Were you guys able to access it? I mean, I can see 21 views, so I'm assuming you all have it. Okay. You guys cannot edit it. Only I can edit the document. I'm the only one who can write on it, but you guys are definitely more than welcome to contribute. Okay, let's start. The first picture. What do you guys see in the first picture?
Let me know which one is the first picture from the right.
Sorry. The first one, this big block of pictures. So this is one picture. This is another. Yeah, this is one picture, and this is all one field of study. What do you guys think it is?
Meteorology.
No.
Physics.
No.
Physics, exactly. All right. So what is physics? If you had to describe physics, how would you describe it?
It is a
The
science
study of
that study the world.
Yeah, study of motion and movement. All right. So basically, almost everything in the world is in motion or in movement. So physics is the study of that. All right. So you guys can
Some
see.
momentum.
Sorry. Oh, hi, Minnie.
Hi.
Nice to have you join us. Sorry, I didn't see that you snuck in. What did you
Yes,
say?
I just snuck in and I said momentum.
Momentum, exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
paradox.
my picture. Yeah, so physics is the science of motion and movement. Now, physics itself is an umbrella term. There are many fields under physics. One is harmonics. Who can tell me what harmonics is? Has anybody heard of that?
It
I
is
heard,
about
but
acoustic and sound.
So harmonics is the study of sound. All right. This is not the same as studying music. All right. For example, when you study music, you read music, you learn how to play an instrument. Harmonics is not the same thing. Harmonics is, for example, you
Music
study.
wave.
Yeah. What did you say, Norbert?
It's like a music wave.
Waves, exactly. Harmonics is the study of waves. So how does sound travel? All right. How do you hear sound? All that is harmonics. Yeah. Someone was saying something.
about
Vibrations.
hertz, for example.
Hertz. Yeah, hertz. Exactly. That is a unit of measurement. All right. Unit of measurement, like centimeters, kilometers, all that stuff. That is a unit of measurement. Frequency. So harmonics is another branch that is under physics, right? So you guys can see like lightning. Here's a waterfall. This is something electrical. These are air balloons, right? The universe. This is a bomb going off. This is a car. These are lights. So all the study basically of the the movement of every living thing. Not even living thing. Doesn't have to be living. It's physics. All right. Awesome. Let's see. What do you guys think is the second picture?
Astronomy.
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 cosmology.
Astronomy. Okay, cosmology. All right. This is actually astronomy. All right. And astronomy, what would you guys say astronomy is? Study of
Planet
Planet.
and space.
planets, stars, and the universe. Yeah.
Orbit.
Yeah, so basically study of planets, stars, and the universe. All right. Now, astronomy is different from astrology. What is astrology? I'll give you.
Astrology
Mhm.
means horoscope or star sign. For example, Gemini,
Star.
Cancer,
Okay, wait. It's star sign.
Zodiac.
star sign, or horoscope.
Horoscope. All right. Zodiac. These are all.
Zodiac.
Yeah, zodiac. All right. Who can tell me what all this means? So, for example, what is your horoscope?
Mine is January.
Okay, that's your star sign. All right. So, for example, my star sign is Aries. All right.
Mine too.
Ooh, so mine and Sebastian's star sign are Aries. What about you, Norbert? What's your star sign?
Gemini or something like that.
Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini. So there's Scorpion and Cancer, and there are 12 star signs. All right. Now, this is called astrology, and this is a pseudoscience. Okay, this is not a real science. All right. Basically, what astrology says is, oh, when I was born, the placement of the stars and the planets in the universe is going to determine what my life is going to be like. Okay? That is not a real science, all right? The placement of the stars, like how close the sun was to the earth, all that stuff, that doesn't affect anyone's life. I mean, this is superstition. If you guys were in my previous class, we covered superstition. This is superstition. People who believe in astrology who are like, oh, I am the way I am because of the day that I was born, all right? And people who believe in the star sign, it's a form of superstition that they believe in. Astrology is a pseudoscience. It is not real. But astronomy is not a pseudoscience. Astronomy is the study of the planets. It's the study of the universe. It's the study of how the earth revolves around the sun. how it rotates on its axis, that is all astronomy, all right? How the moon revolves around the sun, okay? So astronomy and astrology, one is a pseudoscience and the other is not, okay? I'm not going to write that on the document because I don't want you guys getting confused. Astronomy is the real thing, okay? Somebody is writing in the chat box, plants, planets, okay? Sure.
Sorry, I was.
Oh, do you have a question, Norbert?
No, I wrote that, but you made a mistake, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Yes.
Planets, sorry.
That's
Sorry
why
about
I
that,
was.
yeah. I missed an E, yeah. Study of planets, stars, and the universe is called astronomy, okay? All right, what is the next picture?
I think that
Philology?
Philosophy.
No.
Philosophy. Yes.
Okay, what is philosophy?
It's understanding the people's behavior, studying, analyzing. Yeah.
And yeah, understanding patterns of thinking. Okay?
And
Pattern.
life.
Yeah, understanding patterns of thinking. A lot of people consider it to be studying life. All right? So here are a couple of examples. What is reality? I think, therefore I am. Is truth relative? What is the meaning of life? All right? So people who study philosophy, what are they called?
Philosophy.
Philosophers.
Philosophers. Nope, not philosophies, philosophers. Okay? What are some popular philosophers of our time?
Socrates.
Socrates, yeah?
Plato.
Aristotle. Everybody has heard of Aristotle?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Aristotle.
Niche.
What did you say, Jorge?
From Greece.
Oh, I can't hear you. It's very hard to hear what you're saying. Da Vinci was a very popular, so Leonardo Da Vinci, he was a very popular philosopher as well.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche, all right. Yeah, Nietzsche, all right? So people who study philosophy are philosophers, okay? People who study astronomy, what are they?
Astronomist.
Astrologist.
No. Astrology is a pseudoscience. Remember that. Astrology is not a real science.
Astronom?
Astronomist.
Yeah, astronomists. Okay? Astronomists. People who study astronomy are astronomists. What about people?
I study astronomist.
What about people who study physics?
Physician?
Physicist. No, physician. What's a physician? What's a physician?
Sorry, it is about health.
Okay, people, don't talk over one another. Okay? What's a physician?
Doctor. Medical doctor.
Yeah, a medical doctor is a physician. Okay? People who study physics are not physicians. They are physicists. Okay? Did everybody watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are 4 physicists. Okay? So a person who studies physics is a physicist. A person who studies astronomy is an astronomist. Okay? Astronomists are plural. A person who studies philosophy is a philosopher. Okay? Not a philosophist. Even though astronomers. Okay? Philosophers. Okay? All right. Let's look at any questions so far? I think it's pretty straightforward. All right. So let's see. What is the next picture? We have somebody in class who studies this.
Art.
This is not art. Even though it's in a museum, it's a relic of something in the past. So what is it?
Something with electricity.
It's something with electricity. Yeah. It's engineering. Yeah, it's engineering. Oh, I can't type on the document for some reason. Okay, engineering. Okay, engineering, again, is an umbrella term. What are some fields in engineering?
Mechanical, electrical.
Okay, mechanical.
Electrical.
Yeah. What else?
Material.
Materials engineer. Civil engineer. Yeah. Okay. Systems engineer. Yeah. Okay.
Computer.
We already said computer. There's environmental. Okay. There's
Biomedical.
also biomedical. Exactly. All right. So engineering again is a very umbrella term. If somebody says they're an engineer, chances are that they practice one of these engineerings that we have talked about. All right. So I mean, there's more than this as well. I'm not saying these are the only fields of engineering. There's molecular engineering. There's process. There's another very popular engineering that is up and coming is geological. Okay, so that is when you dig into the earth and you're trying to look for oil. So that is geological engineering. All right. So so people who design bridges, like the bridges that you drive on, what engineering is that?
Architecture?
That is civil engineering. Okay, that is civil engineering.
Yes.
Yeah, people who like design robots or machines. What kind of engineering is that? Mechanical. Yeah, mechanical. It can also be electrical, depending on. Sorry, it's not electronic engineering. It's
Electronics.
Yeah, electronics, exactly. Electronics is a separate field, but in engineering, if you are developing electronics, you are working in electrical engineering. Okay, and what is somebody who works in engineering? What are they called? Everybody should know this. Engineers. Okay, somebody who works in engineering is an engineer, and chances are they are one of these engineers or maybe more. Okay, there's lots of fields of engineering that are now kind of coming up because of the needs of our world. We need all these engineers to do all these different things. All right, perfect. What about the next picture? So this is
mathematics.
It's math.
Yeah, mathematics. Okay, somebody who studies math. What do we call them?
Mathematician.
Yeah. A mathematician. Mathematician. Can everybody say that for me? Mathematician.
Mathematician.
Mathematician, yeah. Somebody who studies mathematics is a mathematician. All right? Okay? All right. Mathematics, again, is a very umbrella term. There are lots of fields under mathematics. For example, in my university, mathematics also included computer science. So if you studied computer science, you were studying it under mathematics. All right?
It can call it be pseudoscience because it is a tool. It's not a science.
Yeah, we're not talking. I'm just saying we're not covering just science here. But mathematics wouldn't be a pseudoscience. A pseudo basically means something that is trying to pretend to be it is based on fact, but it is not. Mathematics
But
is
science.
But mathematics is based on fact. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, but to cut the idea, but mathematics is not a science. Actually, some science says that is only a tool for
Okay,
all
yeah,
the science.
Yeah, you're right about that. But if you call something pseudoscience, I mean, sure, yeah, mathematics is not a science. I'll give you that. It's a tool. But I would not say mathematics is pseudo. Because when you call something pseudo, you're saying it's fake. And math is not fake. All right? All right? So you're right. Math is not a science. It's a tool. But don't say it's a pseudoscience because then you're saying that it's a fake subject and it's not worth studying. All right? So mathematics, yeah. So people who study math are mathematicians. Mathematicians, if you want to make it plural. Okay. This is, by the way, this number system. This is the Mayan numbering system. All right. So in the picture is the Mayan numbering system. Okay. So this is how Mayans kept numbers. So this, yeah. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is their numbering system. If you guys are interested. Okay.
Teacher,
All right. Yeah.
it's before Jesus Christ and the birth of
Jesus, yes. Mayans, I think they lived.
The zero is not created until 700 after Jesus Christ.
Oh no, this is empty. There's no symbol. This means that it's empty. This is a tray. This is a tray. This is not a symbol. This means that the tray is empty. All right, and then you put the beads in the tray depending on how many numbers you want to count. This is not a symbol. Okay.
They were the first one to use the number 0.
Number 0, yeah. I think actually the civilization that invented or developed the number 0 was Indian, and it was around the same time as the Mayans and the Incans. I'm not too sure about the history. I don't want to mislead you guys, but from what
I
I've read,
read in Wikipedia that has been developed by many scientists, starting from Indian and Arab people. They name it zero or Sifr.
Sifr, yeah. So I'm not too sure who was the first to develop it, but there are lots of civilizations who were early in the development of the number 0. Okay, but I don't want to say who for sure because I'm not too sure myself. Okay, so let's move on. So what is this next picture? So there are lots of old coins, old coins and old clock, paper, lots of old books.
Archaeology.
Antique.
Sorry?
Archaeology.
No, I mean archaeology is a little different. We'll talk about that as well.
Something related with history.
History, yeah. This is history. And what do people who study history, what are they called?
Historian.
No, historians. Historians, okay? So people who work in preserving natural artifacts, like people who work in museums. People who work in museums and their job is to make sure that all the artifacts, okay? Artifacts are the old pieces or ruins that are left over from a civilization.
Hina.
Their job, yeah, Jorge.
Who is a curator?
Crater?
Curator.
Can you type it in the verb link chat? Curator. Curator.
Oh,
A curator. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good question. Curator. That's not how you spell it. It's pronounced that way. Curator. Who is a curator, people?
The person that keep the museum.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, a person. Basically, a manager of the museum is a curator. So a curator has to be a historian. If he is working in a museum, he has to be a historian, and he is older, and he knows almost everything. He knows a lot about almost everything that is in the museum. So he is responsible for overseeing that everything is taken care of. So all the artifacts in the museum, he is responsible for making sure that they are taken care of, that if they need to be cleaned, he has to do it, and he knows a lot about a lot of them. Okay, so curator is somebody who runs a museum. He doesn't own it. It's not his, all right? But he oversees that everything in the museum goes as it's supposed to. Curators are almost always historians because you need to know where the artifacts came from before you can take care of them. Okay, so that's a very good word. Thank you for asking, Jorge. If you guys have read the Da Vinci Code, there's a curator in the Da Vinci Code. He takes care, or she takes care of the Louvre. All right. He is the person who dies in the book, and which is why it's such a big deal.
I haven't read it.
No, it's not. It's like in the first chapter. All right, the first chapter is the curator is dead. All right. So it's okay. So people who study history are called historians. Okay. Next, what is our next picture?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. All right. All right. People who study chemistry, what are they called, Hamid?
I am a chemist.
Exactly. So people who study chemistry are called chemists. Okay. And chemistry has a lot to do with studying reactions. All right. So studying reactions, how substances react. Right. So how substances
it is interested in materials.
Yeah. Okay. So
and it is a core of life.
That is debatable. I think biology is the core of life, but whatever.
I agree. Biology is the